I have had an insane amount of upgrades since the last episode. The Iron Man is finally coming along. I mean, look at this gear. Memes aside, this is my ult. The Iron Man is finally ready to learn raid number 1, which is Chambers, and get some upgrades from here. And coincidentally enough, the most efficient way for my Iron Man to raid is to fish for the whole team while everyone else kills the boss. So let's jump into the method. There are countless ways to scale and choose different raids here. The method I'm doing is called 2+29s, where we have 2 main people doing the raid, and it's scaled for a total of 31 people. For example, as you can see, each Olmhan has 6.9k HP, which obviously wouldn't take that long with 31 people attacking. However, each phase in this with only us 2 attacking is about 10 minutes long, and there are 7 phases, making the boss fight about a 70-minute boss fight. 70 minutes for one boss fight might sound scary, but it is mechanically easy. Because of how I dance around the center of the room, Olm's head will only look at me and hit me once every other hit, or roughly every 10 seconds. This makes the fight even safer. Plus, I believe his max hit in this scale is a 46, and I pretty much always camp 90 plus hit points to be safe. So I currently have 3 brews in my inventory. So you are probably wondering, how would that work? Surely I use more than 3 brews over the course of 70 minutes, right? We each have at least 6 other ults in the raid, which allows us to do a drop-off. Drop-offs are accounts that hold 10 restores and 17 brews, drop them on the floor, and then leave the raid. This essentially allows us to be careless with our brews and always stay at max HP, and never really worry about running out of brews. And of course, during all of this, the Iron Man is in charge of fishing food for some extra points. Every 8,676 points is a 1% chance at a purple. There is a cap as to how many points one person can get, which is roughly 565,000 or a 65% chance of a purple. Fast forward the entire 2 hours, Olm is finally ready to die, and we leave on our main killing ults, which transfers those accounts' points to the Iron Man. And now we have a 65% chance of a purple. Well, roughly 65%. This was one of my first raids ever, so I was kind of bad at it and not fishing the whole time, but I'll work on that later. This raid, we have a 64% chance of a purple. I make my way to the end of the raid near the loot, and the excitement begins. Will we get a unique, or will we get a white light? Oh, okay. No purples yet. Our second raid coming up, and a twisted buckler. This is our first purple since the prayer scrolls, and it's not a dupe, so I'm pretty happy with it. The buckler is good because it has 10 range strength. The only problem is that their main ranged weapons are a bofa and a T-bow, which are both 2-handed. However, if I manage to get a Dragon Hunter crossbow, or if someday I decide to throw chins for XP, this is a useful drop. All it takes is 2 hours, and then we get to roll the dice for a potential unique drop. 65%. The odds are in my favor. Oh my god, another white light. On the bright side, I got an ancient tablet, which I'd probably want long term anyway, and these can only come from white lights, so it's probably for the best. You can use them one time on a xeric's talisman to allow you to teleport directly to Chambers. Beforehand, I had to run the long way through a minecart. Now I can just use my talisman to teleport here instantly. With no time to waste, we quickly gear up all 7 of our accounts and jump into the next raid. Coming up to the 5th raid, I turned off my collection log pop-ups and hid the chat, so that way we can have some fun if we see a purple. It's a purple! What do you think it is? Could it be a twisted bow? Could it be a Kodai? I got a buckler! Dude, I already had that! Following that, we got a decent white light, 47,000 essence and 252 corms. I can't complain, it's pretty good skilling supplies. I see purple! Ooh! The Dragon Hunter crossbow plus ward has potential to be a powerful combo for future PBM grinds. It will be our best in slot at Hydra before we get a Lance or T-bow, and same with Vorkath if we need to do some before the Lance as well. Following that, I got my every other white light raid, and honestly pretty bad loot here, just some death runes and mithril ore. Today, I'm going to try out a new strategy. I'm going to be zoomed in so I won't even know if it's a white or purple light until I'm right next to the chest. Wait, I can already see the purple. No, I can already see the purple by accident. Look. Okay, it's purple. I got a Dex! Oh my god, turn off CC, turn off CC. Dude, this is the front. Did you die? Hello? Notice what? Oh, I have the Olma pet following me. Okay, so I got a purple, we know that. The pet following us ensures that we got a unique, because the only way to get a pet Olm is by already getting a unique in the chest. But it could be any unique, so what is it? Dude. No! Never lucky. Since I'm an Iron Man, I value my bank space too much, and I'm too lazy to build a house in my POH to store my pets, so I do a little method called the JCW method. I simply bank it, and then trash it. This clears up a bank space, and makes it so that I don't have to worry about storing in my POH. Plus, I still have the clog slot, so it's good. Next raid, T-Buckler number 3. I had a couple white lights after that one, so just quickly fast forwarding to the next purple, we got another buckler. The saying goes, purples come in 4s. I have 4 deck scrolls and 4 bucklers, which means I am now ready to unlock my next new purple. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! The bulwark is insanely useful for both Slayer and tanking in the wilderness should I ever want to do wildy content. This is actually one of the items that I really hope to get at some point, and we got it relatively early. Fast forwarding to the next purple, we are back to the rule of 4s, so I got my second bulwark. Following up with that, for back 3 back, I got another Din's Bulwark. Only one more now before we complete our set of 4. Coming up after that third Bulwark, we finished our 25th raid completion. Unfortunately though, it was just another white light. Next purple, good luck. Alright, really? Chambers of Xeric has 3 mega rares. the Kodai Wand, the Elder Maul, and the Twisted Bow. These 3 are all in the same drop table at a 1 in 34.5 chance. I really wanted a Twisted Bow, or at least a Kodai. However, I can still be happy with an Elder Maul. It's my least favorite out of the 3, but I'm pretty sure I can still find uses for it later on in the account. Now, there are 2 Mega Rares left to hunt, and we are not stopping the Chambers grind until they are both done. Something you may have wondered so far this video is how come my Iron Man is getting all the drops when I'm duoing the raid? What's the benefit for my duo? Well, coincidentally, his Iron Man also needs purples. So what we end up doing is swapping raids 1-to-1. For example, if my iron gets boosted 5 raids, I then AFK Dale on my Iron Man while boosting his iron for 5 raids. This makes it essentially free for both of us, and allows me to get a head start on my future skilling arc for this account. And speaking of skilling, because I can only raid when my duo is online, and I mean, I do play this game as a 9-to-5, I have been doing some skilling and miscellaneous stuff. Starting with doing some mastering mixology on the day of release. The minigame is significantly different now than it was at the time of this clip, so I will explain more about it in the future when I come back to it. But I did have a blast doing this on day 1 because I felt like this was the first intensive skilling content that they've released in a very long time. I ended up greenlogging the whole minigame early on just because I enjoyed it. I think it took about 25 hours, but I don't remember exactly. They also kind of made the secondary pouch useless because it no longer works outside of a bank. But the reality is, training Herbor with the pouch at a bank is legit worse than just doing normal 14-14 pots. I kept a locator orb in my inventory while testing this pouch out for some free Marks of Grace. I still don't have Graceful in this account yet, and for the first time ever, while doing some mastering mixology, I actually wished I had Graceful. Marks of Grace have a 3-minute cooldown before they can spawn again, so I just simply make pots for a couple minutes at a bank, and then use my locator orb to proc my Max Cape's Ring of Life perk to teleport me to Artie. Then I do 1 lap to get my Mark of Grace. If you watched my last episode, you would also remember that I was doing Cerb and I got my Eternal and Pegasian boots, but I was still missing Prims. I have slowly been chipping away at this grind as well. Ooh. Okay, I'm actually gonna greenlog it before Prims. My next trip, I was suiciding for food and my hell puppy pet ran off to find a new home. Ooh! We finished the boss! 606 Cerberus KC and completely done. Hopefully never having to return to that boss ever again. I then got a greater demon task from Durdo, so I made my way to Tormented Demons in hopes to finish off my Burning Claws. I only needed 1 more piece. Oh my god, I'm done! Let's go! After 1474 Tormented Demons, that is yet another boss that I will hopefully never have to touch again. I can't say it feels great to be back in the God Wars dungeon, but while on a Greater Demon task, I need a Zamorakian Spear, which is a 1 in 127 drop. This spear can be used to make a Hasta, which can be used to make a Dragon Hunter Lance, which is going to be my best in slot for a long-term goal. Because I was lucky enough to get a Scorching Bow from Tormented Demons while working on my Burning Claws, I can simply use the special attack of the bow to freeze Zammy in place, and basically just AFK the entire kill. Very similar to Bandos, once he's dead, I have 90 seconds to heal up with Blood Barrage on the minions and repeat the process. Oh my god, I'm done! With only 9 kills to my name, I do not need to worry about returning there. There is potentially a new JCW arc coming. I might want to do Clue Scrolls at some point on this account. And for Clue Scrolls, having another Pharaoh's Scepter is ideal. So we got the boys and did a Mass Pyramid Plunder session. Dude! I don't want Rocky! With this being the 3rd pet of the video, you guys probably know what happened to Rocky by now. Ooh! Small little grind out of the way. I completely forgot about this, but I was previously using a zombie axe as my crush weapon, and the Zamorakian Hasta beats a zombie axe in every way possible. So this is now my new best in slot crush. I also once again forgot about these guys existing, but I do need the jaw drop as an upgrade. I just tend to forget this task exists because it's just an AFK task anyway. Woo! Another piece of content completed at 670 kill count. And the last item upgrade I can get before I am done with Durado, the Fang from Araxxor to upgrade my amulet to a ranker amulet. Here is 800 kill count. I decided to have some fun with Araxxor and try to do some CAs. The two CAs that took me the longest were the Perfect Araxxor and Perfect Araxxor 2. You can do these in the same kill, so I'm trying to do exactly that. Perfect Araxxor means that I'm not allowed to take a single acid hit, I can't let any spiders hit me or anything else. Then if I do all of that perfectly, once it starts its enrage phase, I'm not allowed to attack it. I have to walk under it so that Araxxor hits itself and do this until it dies. Sounds simple, but when you're not able to attack it and Araxxor doesn't hit that high in itself, it can be a little challenging. I got it! That was my second attempt at walking under it. That was the final combat achievement that I did not have from Araxxor. So now I'm really just waiting for this Fang drop. Oh no! No, that was my amulet! 871 KC accidentally teleported away. Who knows what that could have been. I'm a little bit over 1,000 kills now, and the Fang is 1 in 600, so I should be close. Kill number 1093. Another halberd piece. I already have this, so not good. Kill number 1159. A jar of venom. My second one, so not good. 1300 was not it. Another skilling update for you guys. 20 mil Slayer XP at 1459 Araxxor KC. For some reason, all of the new Slayer stuff that they've released this year is insanely high Slayer XP per hour. So the past 7 mil I've done post 99 has just been searching for PVM upgrades, which is pretty cool. I got yet another Araxxor head at 1512 KC. Oh my god, I wasn't looking, I'm done. 1542 Araxxor KC, I'm finally out of here. Unfortunately, the loot tracker didn't do that good of a job tracking Araxxor loot, but here's the unique log. I will not be going for the white amulet for now, because I will need to get the pet and 1k Slayer points for the head, both of which I absolutely do not want to do right now. Here we go, our best in slot melee amulet, and not only that, but more importantly, the final Durado upgrade. We are finally done doing Durado Slayer for PVM upgrades now. We can move on to the next step. This is a great stopping point for the video, but look, we spent the first half of the video doing chambers and I got a mega rare. I want to use that mega rare, my Elder Maul. At the end of the day, my account is not ready to kill Corp long term as it still needs a couple PVM upgrades beforehand. But I wanted to do just a few kills to use my Elder Maul. The Fang from TOA used to be the only efficient way to kill Corp. However, if you Elder Maul Corp 4 times, the Noxious Halberd ends up beating the Fang. So I am making a bunch of game necklaces so that I can teleport to Corp. The Elder Maul special attack lowers Corp's defense by 35%. It doesn't matter if I hit a 1 or 99, as long as I hit something, I am good. In the beginning, I could teleport back to my POH and restore my special attack, then teleport back to Corp and hope to hit. Once my Elder Maul hits 4 times, I can finally lock in. After hitting those 4 times with the Elder Maul, all remaining specs that I have for the rest of the kill are used on my Void Waker, and when I don't have spec, I camp my Noxious Halberd until I'm low health. This is where the game necklaces become useful. When soloing Corp, when nobody is in the room, Corp will regenerate health. With this in mind, because I'm actively damaging Corp, I want to minimize his time healing. This is why, after I start damaging him, I teleport to Narda and gain necklace back, because it's significantly faster than going to the POH. He heals less and I get to attack him sooner. Everybody's happy. I did this for a solid 10 kills, averaging 8.5 to 9 minutes per kill. My most notable drop was on kill number 10 exactly, where I finally got 2000 cannonballs. One of the best common drops for an Iron Man. That's all I have for you guys today. So TY for watching, and I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.